Alright, welcome to the first ever Ghouls PBS crossover power scaling death battle. Today, we will be pitting the Ostrich Ninja from Naruto. His name is Condor, and he's really cool, he's really fly, against the one and only Baby Yoda Bling from Fortnite.
So, today we're gonna be going over the stats, the feats, and all the things that they've accomplished, and power scale these two incredible characters to find out who would win in an all-out death match.
And also, please comment below any suggestions of the next contenders for the Ghouls PBS crossover power scaling death battle.
Condor, the legendary ninja ostrich. So Condor has been known to accomplish many things, and he has many great feats within the Naruto Shippuden canon. First off, he's known to evade capture many times. He's been depicted being caught numerous times, and he has never been able to be kept down. His true goal is freedom, and that is what he'll have, his eternal freedom, and he proves that every single time that he has screen time in these wonderful episodes. You know, it really starts off, you see his great feats in his first battle against Naruto and Kotetsu. In this battle, the ostrich completely blitzes Genin Naruto, leaving him down for the count on the ground. Now, this is something any other person in the village might have they may have some challenge doing this, any other person in Naruto's age range or skill level. So that means this ostrich, is at least above that. Then, he completely stomped the fuck out of Kotetsu. I mean, this guy is supposed to be a Chunin, am I right? So, you're telling me that this ostrich can beat both of these people when they're coming at him at once, and just completely blitz them, using, might I say, nothing but his taijutsu skill. I mean, it's just truly impeccable. Then, after this, with possibly his greatest feat, the ostrich is able to summon as many, if not more, shadow clones than Naruto. The person who can summon the most shadow clones. So, when you really put it in perspective, we don't even really know what all the ostrich is capable of if he's able to do this, and his inner chakra levels are as high as Naruto's. Then, we've got a serious player on our hands. And now, it's just absurd, and so, we'll go on to this. So, it takes literally 3 people, 2 Chunins and 1 Genin, to finally stop the ostrich. And once he gets caught in one of the most sophisticated and hardest to get out of traps, he is able to lift his neck out of the syrup trap and engulf Naruto and the slimy snake syrup attack. Now, I don't think I've seen anything quite like this. I mean, even Kakuzu, one of the most powerful characters in canon, he can't even get his feet out of that goop. So what does that say about the ostrich? Now, on to our final feat that has been recorded in the anime. Now, there may be many more feats we don't know of, and many things he's capable of, but the last thing documented was him jumping out onto the ocean, running on the water, off into the sunset. Now, we don't know for how long he was running, but he deliberately jumped out there, and if he's gonna jump onto the water and start running, you know that he knows he's making it to wherever he's going. Like, he doesn't just jump out on the water and run. Like, this motherfucker expected to be running for days, and he's gonna be fine, Like, it's just, I don't know, this creature, I don't even know if I want to call him a bird, because he's more than a bird. He's just, his power is simply unfathomable, and really, there's so much more behind this little peckish creature. So now I will go over a list of all his known recorded moves and jutsu, so that we can properly weigh out this battle. He is known to use substitution jutsu, shadow clone jutsu. He knows a variety of taijutsu moves, not only, but including the meteor stomp. He's also known to have great speed, and he can even get out of serious traps that would leave most opponents caught up. He also has a wellspring of vitality, which gave rise to prosperous youth.
Alright, and now here we have a chart of Condor the Ninja Ostrich's ninjutsu, genjutsu, and taijutsu feats, as well as a speed, strength, and stamina generalist stats. His speed is overwhelming, as you can see, even though his taijutsu is the feature, his feature presentation, how he beats up Naruto most of the time, even when he's in his shadow clone mode. All the shadow clones just use taijutsu, really. Anyway, yeah, speed is kind of his biggest stat. I mean, he's moving around this big ostrich body, competing with little nimble Naruto. Sometimes he's even faster. One time he was depicted beating the shit out of Naruto. Anyway, what he lacks in finishing power and stamina, he makes up with taijutsu and speed, definitely. His ninjutsu, as you know, he has also been depicted with the shadow clones, with the substitution jutsu. That is also one of his great abilities, one of his hidden abilities, really. Who would expect the ostrich to have any ninjutsu? No one. No one, no one. And at that rate, I mean, maybe he has some genjutsu, who knows? I haven't seen him use any genjutsu, but it's not entirely off the table now, is it?
Now, we're going to be talking about if Condor was able to awaken the Sharingan. Now, if Condor was able to awaken the Sharingan, I believe that he would also be able to awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan, as well as the Rinnegan. Now, if Condor is able to awaken the Sharingan, I believe he will also have no trouble in amassing other Sharingan from other fallen Uchiha. He will then be able to do so many jutsu, including the Izanagi, for an almost unlimited amount of time, if he has amassed tons of Mangekyo Sharingan. Now, because of his Rinnegan abilities and his mini Sharingan, I believe that then Condor's stats would be off the charts. Now, looking at God Form Condor's stats, we can see that his speed is just as crazy fast as before, but he has received astronomical and substantial buffs to both his strength, ninjutsu, and taijutsu stats, and even a little bit to stamina. But his greatest buff of all was to that of his genjutsu stat. Now with his Mangekyo Sharingan and his Rinnegan, he can perform very high level jutsu, and he can do so with ease. He can perform many jutsu, like the Izanagi, the Susanoo, and other great jutsu that are wielded by the Mangekyo Sharingan. And now, we're going to show you the overall total of Condor's power score. Base level Condor, when plugging in the numbers, clocks in to be about 6,000 points. Now, if we're trying to calculate God Form Condor's points, those are going to come out to be about 30,000.
Alright, let's look at Condor's opponent in the death battle. This is the Baby Yoda back bling from Fortnite, known as the Child. He can be purchased in the Fortnite item shop using V-Bucks, if you have access to your mommy's credit card, that is. If you shoot at a kid in Fortnite while wearing the Baby Yoda back bling, he might hide. Now, if you get shot while wearing the Baby Yoda back bling, then he will definitely hide to all players on screen. The Baby Yoda back bling does not have any known feats, and his stats are pretty low. He has 0 health, 0 shields, 0 vehicle armor. Just about all he does is give a plus 10 to morale boost for the player character and any squad mates around. I guess there's also the moral debuff to the enemy. No one wants to kill Baby Yoda, I'm sure. Baby Yoda backbling's got your heart, if anything. And Baby Yoda's final power level is based on his support role in this complex mathematical equation in which we determine how much he can support his teammates on the battlefield. Comes out to 2.135678. Are you ghouls ready for the first ever Ghouls PBS Power Scaling Crossover Death Battle?
Needed.
Alright. The setting is Tilted Towers. Condor the Ostrich drops off of the battle bus. He lands right on top of the arrow. He gets a med kit instantly. Now Baby Yoda Bling drops off a little bit later, and he lands in the basketball court like a noob. Now, of course, with extreme speed, Condor attacks first using Universal Pull, pulling the Baby Yoda Bling right to him. Now, the Baby Yoda Bling doesn't have anything. He can't do anything, so he just stands still. And then, Condor activates his iconic feat, Ostrich Meteor Stomp, in which he jumps 100 feet in the air and then stomps directly onto Baby Yoda.
Alright, I think Baby Yoda's had enough, and I think we have to declare the winner, Condor, the Ninja Ostrich. Through veracity, and through power, and through speed, and through might, Condor has won this battle, earning his eternal freedom. So in this battle, it was really no competition. Condor's immense speed stats, as well as his power, and his stamina, and his ninjutsu. I mean, he fucking stomps Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda gets fucking stomped. There's just no competition. His jutsu outweighs his speed, strength, health, anything, you name it. His spirit, his fighting spirit. Baby Yoda ain't got shit. He's a dumbass little kid. You know, the ostrich, he's a sweat, alright? He knows where to drop. And so really, I think that it should pose no surprise that the ostrich is the winner of the first Ghouls PBS Death Battle Crossover Power Scale.